I got one thing that I always tell people, and is that the world was pre-designed for you. It was pre-scripted for you. The things that you see, the images that you perceive, were meant for you to see and perceive. These things were meant to teach you more about your lesson. And many times we allow modern world, or what you would call the secular world, if you want to call it that, to predetermine what's original and what's been copied or duplicated. Not realizing that this whole thing is a script. This whole thing is a play. There's nothing here that has not been copied or duplicated or reproduced. It's meant to be this way because of the fact that we were put here to learn certain lessons, right? Anytime you see a rerun or a repeat in life, that means you have something or some aspect of that lesson that you haven't worked out. That's simply all that it means. And when you see a rerun or a repeat, people that have been around for a long time, like many older people and, people that have been on this planet for a while, they've seen many repeats, many remakes, just like in music. But anytime you see that remake and it becomes a hit again, that means the vibration or the energy of that time matches the situation of that repeat or that image that you keep seeing over and over again. It's happening for a reason. And it's because everything is a program, right? And this is the way it works. Once you start putting your attention and focus into things, that's where your energy is going to flow to. So, had you not put your attention on, say, said water bottle, the water in that bottle would not have ever responded to you. But say you find the same said water bottle, you begin to put attention into it, the water now becomes, the molecules now become morphed into more like crystal looking figures versus just oblong looking molecules. Why? Because you now have put your creativity or your image into it. You've put your energy into it. So there's nothing that you can really say has been taken or really taken. However, when there is a repercussion with someone intentionally takes something from someone without giving them any credit for it, there is a karmic contract with that. However, there's a lesson in that. There's a lesson from the person that's getting robbed or taken from, and for the person that's doing the taking. So either way it goes, these are just smaller scenarios and like isolated incidents, if you will, proving to us that this place is scripted. Things happen over and over again for a reason. And if we don't master a certain lesson, if we want this realm to continue to keep going on, there's only one or two things that can happen, and then I'll shut down. One, we continue to keep playing out various scenarios, and we get another extension on this plane, because from my research, there's a group of beings that have a lot of power that want to end this plane, and they want to do it through experimenting with the molecules and the elements in this reality. I'm not going to go into too much of it, but if they get permission from the Galactic Federation, that's what's going to happen. And then there's another scenario that we can do, and then that's it. We can learn how to travel into time and learn how to travel into past, present, and future, which we are able to do. Now, we may not be able to take our body right now because a lot of us can't afford that technology. There is a technology now to take your body with you to the future. Yes, there is a technology. However, We don't have that right now because many of us can't afford that. From my own research, this costs like in the millions to do, like multiple millions. Now, I've been researching it. I found companies that are offering this, but we do have the technology to do this on a mental plane that I call 5D, but they call it REM, the REM reality, or REM, like in the state of sleep when you're in the REM state. This is the state of memory. And if we don't learn how to like really work in those realms, this reality is going to eventually melt down because there's realities that many of us need to go back into our past lives to fix. But some of us are having problems from our future lives, the future self. We're going to have to learn how to correct and fix. So I'm on my way out the country, y'all. I'll talk to you soon. Namaste.